Hello, today is Cancer Survivorship Day, and I thought today was a really important day to draw attention to this as a day that we can focus on and to look at how we live in our lives and to look at general health and well-being and how to not just survive during post-cancer diagnosis, but also to thrive, because that's what it's about. It's all about not just making it through, but actually improving our lives and looking at how we live and how we want to live and making improvements that are beneficial to us so that we actually live a better life as we move through post-treatment. So post-treatment, there are a huge number of feelings that we may expect or we may not have anticipated in the first place. Some of those will be elation. So we could feel elated that we've finished treatment in the first instance, and that's a natural feeling to experience. But it does often come along with lots of other feelings as well. So that could be feeling guilty, because there will be many people that you've met through your journey, you're especially having treatment, that may not have done as well as you, and they may have to go on to have further treatment. So there will be feelings of guilt and anxiety surrounding your cancer journey in the first instance. Secondly, you may also feel feelings of fear. So the what-ifs come back very strongly at this stage. And again, you may feel guilty for that as well, but it's the what if my cancer comes back? What if I need more treatment? What if I can't cope with having more treatment in the future? So all of these are very natural feelings and things that people will experience and questions people will be asking themselves. Quite often around the time where people are post-treatment, you don't necessarily get the same support as you were getting during treatment. So friends may not pop round quite so often, and you won't be wrapped up in cotton wool quite so much by your health professionals, because people will gradually withdraw because you don't need them in the same way. But quite often for people, this is a time of reflection, of concern, of worry, and a lot of questions do come up. So do stay in touch with your health professionals and ask the questions you need to ask. And also do speak to your friends and loved ones and keep talking to them, because the more you talk to them and the more you let people in, the more support you'll be able to get. And it's okay to have days where you feel up and down, and those feelings do come and go. And hopefully over time, you will get more confident as you have more scans and appointments with your health professionals, and that hopefully will give you the reassurance that you need. At the same time, there's still counselling services out there, because we know that this is a very difficult time for people that have had cancer. There are a number of things you can start looking at as well for your own lives, and the things that you start to look at and that if you start tweaking and improving will improve your quality of your health and well-being overall. So to start with, that would be exercise. So look at your exercise regimes, look at your how you can increase activity within your daily routines and start to improve on those exercise regimes that you're doing already. Gradually build yourself up physically and mentally, because the two come hand in hand when you're doing exercise. Another thing that you can do is improve your diet. So people often look at their diet after they've finished their treatment or during their treatment, but also after their treatment, because these things all reduce the chance of your cancer coming back in the first place, but also help you cope better if you are to go through another treatment journey. So look at your diet and look at ways that you can tweak it and improve it over a period of time. Don't expect to do it all straight away. Reduce some of your vices that you experience as well, and that you, that say your alcohol intake, and maybe if you're a smoker, try to cut down or cut out your tobacco use. So look at these things within your lives and try and reduce those things as well, because that will be hugely beneficial to you. Another thing is to improve your sleep. If you improve your sleep, you will cope better. People that have better sleep and more solid sleep will be able to cope better. So try and look at different ways of improving your sleep routines, your bedtime routines as well. Another thing you need to do is look at your mindfulness. Mindfulness is really important, your mindset. So you can do this through gratitude. That's one way to do it. And that is just to be grateful for what you have around you and looking at the positives in your life to improve how you're feeling and how you're reflecting on what has happened already. So be grateful for what you've got around you, and that will set you up positively for the day. And some of these things do take practice, so do spend the time identifying little ways within your general life that you can tweak, you can improve on, and look over a period of months how far you've actually come. As I've already said, this is all about growing and improving, and it isn't just surviving cancer. So it is all about thriving, and you can do this.